Penetron range of products is quite extensive. It ranges from our primary product, which is the Penetron admixture, which is applied to concrete at the time of batching and is cast as per good concrete practice. We have a product that will repair existing structures that are leaking or cracked or damaged, structural repair mortars, and our network of applicators are fully trained to apply all these products to manufacturer specifications.
Penetron would be ideally suited to use in lift pits, retaining walls, bases, columns. In fact, because of the beneficial side effects of using Penetron, it is recommended that Penetron be used in all concrete in structures today.
Penetron is in over 90 countries around the world. It's been going for the last 36 years, and we are in several nuclear facilities in the United States. Penetron was extensively used in the Brazil 2014 World Cup. We were used in 9 of the stadiums. The Winter Olympics in Russia, Penetron was extensively involved in protecting the concrete in those structures.
Penetron was used exclusively in the water tanks of the building that you can see over my shoulder here. There are numerous other buildings in this area, the Century City, the estuaries and so on, where Penetron has been used extensively in all below surface concrete protection.
Now, how the chemical process works is when water comes into contact with the concrete, the cement hydrates and forms calcium hydroxide. Now, the water, calcium hydroxide, aluminum, other salts and the Penetron admixture forms a chemical reaction to then form the insoluble crystals, which then seal your pores, cracks and capillaries in your concrete, making it totally waterproof.
It's been proved that using Penetron admixture in your structure so enhances durability that buildings will now last, or any structure using Penetron treated concrete will last an additional 60 years, which is a massive saving for anyone who is either developing or building structures, especially government, when they have to do infrastructure, be it water retaining reservoirs, be it bridges, be it tunnels. The durability factor just reduces the long-term costs of the building significantly. We have a single admixture that is applied to all forms of concrete when it goes into an admixture. But there are some cases where the admixture is not possible, either because the structure is old or because the amount of concrete being used is so great, when then Penetron can be applied to the surface. Once applied to the surface through an approved applicator and done correctly, the growth of Penetron has been measured at meter deep into concrete from a surface application. Penetron is unique in that it is a 3rd generation admixture. It contains a proprietary non-toxic tracing agent, which allows people in the entire chain of development of the building. So at the batch plant, they can tell that Penetron is definitely in the concrete. When the truck arrives on site, once the concrete is placed, the bleed water gives an indication that Penetron is included in the concrete at the right dosage.
And then we have products like Penny Bar for our joint sealing and our Penecrete mortar, which is a structural repair mortar. That would be used for repairing existing concrete cracks or damaged concrete, and would be used in new structures to seal form tie holes or any penetration through concrete.
Here we've got a Penny Bar. It's a butyl rubber water stop. It's applied with an adhesive that we supply. Painted on, allowed to dry for 20-25 minutes, and you just, by the back of your hand, just push a Penny Bar down into position. And that's designed to expand in the presence of water after about 48 hours. So when you're building in the middle of winter and you find that you've got a lot of water, that type of thing, you can still get your Penny Bar down with a window period to get your shutters up to make sure that you don't have to have an issue of your penny bar expanding prematurely.
Because we're so close to the ocean and so close to the mountains, and it's going to rain quite often, so we're using Penetron to prevent rising damp within the tunnels underneath and within the walls itself.
In many cases, you're working in very restricted areas, or you're casting up new concrete up against old concrete, and you never get back there to waterproof again. So a waterproofing additive to concrete really saves you a lot of headaches and time in the long run as well.
One of the reasons why we're seeing such an increase in the use of Penetron in structures in Southern Africa is that we have an amazing team of technical support people.
Providing support to the architects and engineers in the way of specific technical details for your particular project. The technical staff will also assist the contractor and the ready-mix contractor on site during pours, during batching.
We work very closely with professionals, be it architects, engineers, the quantity surveyors. We work with these people to find them the most economical solution using our product.
There are other competitors whose products who also have good products, but the Penetron generally comes out cheaper. And at the end of the day, the QSs and clients are looking for bang for their buck, and that's often what Penetron can provide when in comparison.